Hello, everybody. Check this out. This is Bash's base, and this is Throg, a face to the name. This is crazy. Okay, this is going to be our, well, first to you guys, but second video attempting this. Hopefully this one has audio this time. What we're going to talk about today is the importance of watching videos or watching attacks that have already happened in wars to plan out your attack if that is the base you're looking for. We're going to go in real quick now, and the base I'm going to refer to is going to be their number 6, or Blondie, and specifically we're going to start with Jordan is Fail's attack because of Traumatizer's second attack. I was able to completely learn the entire base and everything that I needed to know to attack that base in 3-star based on watching how Jordan's attack went. Jordan does a perfect attack. There was just a couple of things that made that attack not work because of the difficulty of a hog attack, and it had nothing to do with how he did it. It was simply just the fact that hog attacks are very, very particular. They're either 0 stars. Yes, I'm looking that way. I'm going to point that way. Because guess who that is? What? That's Bash. Now you got faces to everything. Oh, he's got a big nose. Anyway, that was not planned either. None of this is planned. We're doing total ad-lib on the entire video. So we're going to work with that. But let's go down. Jordan is Fail right there on a set Town Hall 8 on number 6, Blondie. So we're going to watch the attack, and we're going to quickly go over the dynamics of what actually happened. First things first, I'm going to pause it. The troops that he has down below is exactly what I typically bring. 8 archers, 8 wizards, 32 hogs for a 200 capacity army camps. The reason for that is the archers and wizards are solely meant to lure out and destroy the clan troops. That is their focus. That's all I care about. The hogs have the speed, the damage, and everything else they need to clear out a base once the clan troops are out of the way. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right there. Troop capacity, beautiful. But why didn't the attack be a 2-star? Drops 2 hogs. Okay? Perfect. Again, you always drop 2 hogs to lure out clan troops, because if you don't have what they have, for instance, they've got a P.E.K.K.A., it's 1 troop, the entire clan castle. So all he needed was 1 hog, but you never know that. You drop 2 hogs, get 2 troops inside that clan castle circle for as long as possible to lure out every single troop, empty that clan castle. So dropping 2 hogs here is the perfect strategy. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A. Now, based on the fact that it is a P.E.K.K.A., I will say the flaw right here is the poison spell. Poison spells, unless you're bringing 3 of them, are not going to kill a P.E.K.K.A. It's gonna dent its armor. However, we are so used to right now dropping that poison spell on top of a clan troop. The only way this poison spell is going to be effective on a P.E.K.K.A. is as it's attacking your troops. Poison spells slow down troops drastically. The P.E.K.K.A. is already such a slow troop that a poison spell on top of it, again, almost halves its attack and speed. So that's when you want to use the poison spell. Wasting it like that, again, because it's just so what we're used to, is something that we needed to learn. Here, the amount of troops that it took to take out the P.E.K.K.A., again, not used to seeing a P.E.K.K.A. in a clan castle. It's not a typical troop. The only reason we're seeing them now is because of the fact of the poison spell. It's destroying everything that doesn't have health. What he should have done here was dropped a couple of archers around it and then flooded it with wizards. Get as many hits in as quickly as possible. But again, you're not used to seeing that, and then you go into a panic mode, and we've all done it. We all know about it. That's why we're talking about it. The attack now begins, clan troop out of the way. Where that poison spell should have been used in a hog attack, based on the fact that a P.E.K.K.A. came out, should have been right around, well, we're going to speed it up because I wanted to say now right then and it didn't work. Okay, right around now. Here we got skeleton troops coming out. Skeleton troops destroy hog attacks. The P.E.K.K.A.s, the hogs will never hit them until all attacks are done. All defensive structures are destroyed. The great thing he did here was did not use all of his troops. You can see down at the bottom of the screen, there's still plenty of troops left over. He's getting the initial attack in, taking out what he can, focusing on the hogs that he has with the healing spells because that's all you need with hogs. It was a perfectly executed attack. Just a few things that went different because of the fact that you see a P.E.K.K.A. and you're like, oh my god, it's the strongest troop, and you go into that panic mode. We'll go into what I did differently for my attack based on the knowledge. But as you see, there are a whole bunch of skeletons just chasing these guys down. I'm going to pause it real quick because I want to go over the giant bombs. Giant bombs, as you know, kill hog attacks. That's what a giant bomb looks like after it explodes. It will stay there the entire end of the battle. So when you're watching your attack, when you're watching how to do this base, you're getting, why are you tiptoeing? Tiptoeing. He wants me to say, we're gonna replicate this. I gotta put this down because this is entertaining. I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay. For those of you that don't know what that is, it means that the giant bomb does ×2 damage to a hog. I don't actually think that's correct. I think it's ×1.5.
No.
I think it's 1.5. We'll look at that at the end of the video just to make sure. But he's telling me ×2, so now we just got to prove him wrong because, well, that's just fun in a video. But we're looking at this right now because you want to look and you need to look for when the giant bombs are. Now, in this attack, we're just going to go a little faster. We know the outcome, 96% 1 star. Very, very frustrating because all he needed was a little bit more time. And you were just not used to seeing. Here's the other thing, okay? And we're about to see why it was a 1 star as opposed to a 2 star because of the overall damage. Teslas. If you have not discovered a Tesla, at 50% overall damage, Teslas appear. These hogs, they will start attacking, okay? We're just hit 50%. They're just starting to hit that town hall, okay? Bam, Tesla pops up. They leave the town hall because now there's a defensive structure back on the board. Brutal, just brutal. There's no anticipation for that. There's no planning around that. It's just everything that could have went wrong, and that's the difference in this hog attack. However, because I like to watch, we're going to now pause it there. Bam. He did everything perfect, especially for somebody else coming in to clean up that base. There's the third giant bomb. I've got a Tesla right there. That's that. Woo, right there. A little bit of, don't know where they get all this stone and stuff from, but apparently you put stone in your Teslas. Giant bomb, Tesla, giant bomb. Over here, giant bomb. I've learned all locations of everything I need to know. Right there, that was a skeleton trap that hog is on. Nope, that was up in this corner. Either way, I learned everything I needed to know. We're just going to speed through this base because now he's going to time out. They're about to go for that town hall again, and he just doesn't have enough time. Everything that could have went wrong. It's unfortunate for Jordan, but it's great if anybody wants to attack that base again. Everything has been discovered. Let's go into the attack now that Traumatizer did, and we'll go over what troops I trained, what I requested, and why. Right there. Again, attacking Blondie. A difference of a 3-star versus a 2-star, and we're going to go into the troops again because he actually has level 4 hogs. I only had level 3 hogs, but the knowledge is what made the difference. He came in with 8 archers, 8 wizards, and 32 hogs. That is usually what I do. He requested hogs, I believe. I believe he had hogs come out of his clan castle. I don't remember now. Again, I changed that up. I always request hogs because the more hogs you get, the better. However, I needed to combat the P.E.K.K.A. I needed to combat a skeleton trap, and I needed to combat that king. I lured the P.E.K.K.A. over to that king, which we'll get into right now. I don't use any poison spells, but I'm just starting to destroy his defenses with my archers. 1 archer right there. I've lured out lured out that hidden Tesla, lured out a giant bomb. 1 more archer right there. Lured out that giant bomb. He's got 2 giant bombs down. Dropped a hog over here because I knew the position of the third. All 3 giant bombs gone. Hog attack successful is more or less the end of that story. We'll go into it here. I did drop 2 hogs. I was only going to drop 1, but you need to drop 2 hogs. I doubted that one hog was going to get in there and get in there for long enough. It did, but I had to get in there. 2 hogs is what you need to drop. All right, hogs out. Everything's out. I need to get that P.E.K.K.A. I do not waste the poison spell. Again, I was able to learn from that first attack. I just need to get that P.E.K.K.A. over here. Those skeleton traps are just so fast and a nuisance that luckily I was able to kill it. The P.E.K.K.A. I don't need in that corner because he's too far away from that king. So I drop 1 more archer just to lure him over to here. King comes out. I surround the P.E.K.K.A. and I dropped everything all at once, so that way the P.E.K.K.A. takes as much time. And then I threw my P.E.K.K.A. in as well, because now I want the attack to go. He's going to tank from that Tesla, he's going to tank from the P.E.K.K.A., he's going to tank from that king. Everything that would destroy this attack is now out of the way. Now it's just a matter of watching with the skeleton traps that I haven't discovered come up, and making sure I place those heal spells efficiently. Now, with a hog attack as well, I try to focus my healing spells around their wizard towers. Splash damage is the next most dangerous thing to a hog attack. As you can see right here, every single hog is in 1 or 1.5 square tiles worth of space. They love to clash up. You can see every single hog has taken good damage because of that wizard tower, so I drop that healing spell in front of them, but after the wizard tower. I try to focus on wizard towers or splash damage. Mortars, I try to hit as well, but they take mortars out relatively quickly. I dropped the heal spell. Nobody kind of went into that one, and I was a little upset about that. But here we go. We've got a skeleton trap that just popped. So now I'm waiting for that poison spell, which you see coming in now, because that's what I want to hit. I want those skeletons gone. I want my hogs safe. So fortunately, they stay in that long enough, and I get all of those skeleton traps done. All of the giant bombs are out of the way. It's just a matter of time now. This is how crucial it is to watch your attacks, or watch the attacks that have already happened on the bases you're trying to hit. Jordan Isfale did a perfect attack, and I will never take that credit away because it was there. The only difference was a little bit of a panic from that P.E.K.K.A., which I learned. That Tesla, which you can never plan for, so I'm glad I watched it because I learned. Otherwise, I would have made the exact same mistake. And it's just so crucial. We're going to end it there. We're going to come out with another couple videos now to talk about how to plan your attacks. I didn't go into that here. But when to do a hog attack, when to do a go wipe, when to do a go wee, when to try a go ho. All of those different attacks. We're about to go into those now. This is a good leeway or good starting point as to how to plan an attack, because now we got the first step down. Watch. We're going to sign out now. We'll be back. I'm going to give a wave because we can. Woo! Bash is going to give a wave because he can.
Later.
Woo! That'll be my noise, I guess. The later will be yours. There we go. Very charismatic. All right, y'all. Leave comments. Let us know what you think. Leave feedback. As far as we go now, this is Bash and Throg signing out. Maybe. There we go.